Because if she cured her cancer because I showed her how, or even told her that she could, or even asked her one question, or sent her, look, see this, see that? If you have this on your car, and somebody sees this, and they cure something, you cured them. And you know what? You and I have to be responsible for that. And so for years, I've been saying, I cured you. Yeah, you watch this movie, you cure some, I cured you. And you cured you, and Kathy DiPetro cured you, who's the woman who manages the moderators of the Cure Drive, and Keely Stahl, who has stuck with you, even though you didn't know she was there for you, but since, you know, well, she's been working for me for 30 years, but with this since the beginning, and she's the editor-in-chief of this web college. She cured you, and so on, and you cured yourself, and that means you're powerful. And with power goes responsibility. And irresponsible people who get power are very dangerous. And they do a lot of harm. And in our case, you can do a lot of harm just by not telling somebody when they need to know. Because they'll die. If you didn't tell them, they'll die. Like Jackie and unlike Edith. I mean, I do have something to feel good about anyway, Plus, I feel good anyway, but I do have things to feel good about. Good things, Good things. Man, oh man. People are always saying to me, Byard, you're still sick. And I say, what? And they say, you're still sick. Because you don't have the serendipity to manifest this being on TV. Allow me to retort to that accusation. Answer number one, yeah, actually, that's true. Were I fully functional, this would be all over TV. That's true. Remember the World Trade Center attack? Like after the attack, when you turned on the TV, all you saw was the World Trade Center. That's what cure has to be. This is what I know. And this is what I have not been functional enough to cause. It's that simple. It's true. Now, there's another answer to this accusation, which I could use as a great cop-out if I wanted to, and I could just stop working on myself and say, okay, this is not my problem. I'm not the guy, and this is true, I'm not the one who needs this to be on TV. I already cured my herpes. Okay? I already took the cancer out of my spiral body. And because you have been doing this, right? This book, you have been or, you found the list in the colleague area. You may have done that. That's fine, whatever, But you have been taking these pathologies out of these bodies. Hold up your left hand, you have the list of pathologies in it. Hold up your right hand, you have the list of bodies in it. And you've been taking those pathologies out of those bodies. And if you have done that, you're very familiar with your spiral body at this point, okay? So no, I am not the one who needs it. That's the truth, It's the 6 billion people who are going to get taken out by something they could have cured They need it to be on TV. They are the ones who are too dysfunctional to have the serendipity in their lives to manifest being told everywhere they look. Because, the truth is, you're doing great. You're here in the colleague area watching part 2 of this movie. Most people aren't. They come in and take one look and they go, oh, hey, this is great, and they're gone. And they write their friend who told them about it, and they say, hey, thanks for telling me about that. Yeah, I'm really going to have to get into that. I looked at the website. I went to the website, and they're gone. That's it. Bye, So they need it all over, and then they will not die of the things they don't need to die of. But they don't have the synchronicity in their lives to do that. And while I'm on this topic, maybe I should mention that you were not supposed to hear about this from me, and I was not supposed to need to use my energy and my money and my life and so on to put this in front of your face. Sure, I could do something like a normal volunteer, but I got the job, I got to save the world single-handed. I'm sure that Keely and Greg and all of us feel the same way. We're saving the world single-handed, because we look at each other and we go, you're my, I got to be in this foxhole with you, But they are great. I have been blessed with the great people. The talented and brilliant people have worked for me all my life, really. All my life. I have been blessed. Even the ones that are not with me anymore, I was blessed to have them. But see, the fact is, you were supposed to read this on the cover of Newsweek. The unfortunate truth is, you got cheated, because you paid your money for the subscription, right? You didn't. Did you steal the magazine from the dentist's office? Did you do that? Did you steal that magazine? No, probably not, right? You probably, like everybody else, you paid your money, and what they told you. Let me ask you a question. A year before your mother died, now I'm talking to a friend of mine here, okay? A year before your mother died, did you read on the cover of Newsweek, she can cure it? No. So you got cheated. What was on the cover of Newsweek a year before your mother died? Bet you can't remember. Right? But this you would remember, because you'd still have your mother. All other things being equal, which is a lot of things to be equal, because your mother'd have to be willing to do this and all that other good stuff, but, and maybe she wouldn't have been knowing, because I know who I'm talking to, but I'm sure I'm saying something here that just about anybody who's watching this can relate to. Okay, you don't have to be Jeremy to hear this. The truth is, I just haven't had the personal synchronicity to override the lack of synchronicity that the rest of the human race is stuck in. And you know what? One thing you have to remember is that manifesting is not just a function. It's not an ordinary function. Manifesting is the function that is the key signal that you are getting well. And if things aren't falling into place for you,